Before the video starts, I want to offer a disclaimer of sort. Well, not really a disclaimer, more so pre-video ideas or words, things I have to say. I made this video about December of last year. Before and after that time, I was very busy. I was programming a game engine with my friends, and I was studying for my bachelor's at the time. Then, during all that, COVID hit, and I started, and I'm still working on an app. So, respectfully, I didn't have time to edit this video together. However, I'm glad I'm sitting down now, putting it together, and hopefully you will enjoy it. Hi, I'm Joe, and you're watching Ninjoke. So, I decided to try and make this recording so that I could try to get back into posting videos. I've been really busy of late trying to help build a game engine. So I've spent the past few months programming and helping my team develop the engine. But now I've got some free time, so I thought I'd get back into what I had promised to do and model the design that I had posted up on YouTube, I'd say maybe a year ago at this point. Less than a year ago, but we'll see. I'll have to look that up. Either way, I got the image up here to the right. So I think it's a pretty simplistic design. Shouldn't take me too long. The blade would be the hardest part. So let's start. So let's see. I'll start with the hilt since I have a cube right here. Okay, so there we have the hilt. I added just a bit of stylization along these edges with the bevel tool, and then just indenting the outer side of what I'm going to call the style edges for this short period. I think it looks quite good. The hilt, in my definition, is the most stylized part of this design, apart from the animated like blade pulling out the handle that you could see in the picture. That part is more so an action and less of an aesthetic feel. So the rest should be simple geometry, and then we'll move on to the materials. And maybe I'll do the animation in this one, maybe I'll just do it and then post it at the end of the video. We'll see. I'm quite a lazy person and don't really like forcing myself to do work. Okay, so moving on, we have that hilt part. That's a circle, supposed to work as a joint for the blade gun switch out animation thing. And let's start. Okay, so I've gotten to the trigger parts of the gun blade that I'm doing. That should actually just be the name of the weapons, Gunblade, in RWBY. It makes sense. All of them are guns and blades. Except Nora's, which is a hammer. Is there a whip at some point? Okay, either way, it's just a general purpose tool. I guess gun, weapon. That's terrible. Okay, either way. I've gotten to this section and I'm choosing to duplicate this face so that it's easier to animate a trigger whenever I need to animate it. So I'm just gonna hide that in there, extend it. Yep, that should work, hopefully. I hope I haven't made a mistake. That. Okay, then I'm gonna shrink this whole thing. Z. And there you go, you have your trigger. And let's see if my theory is correct. Put the pointed rotation there, set it to cursor, rotate. Didn't go to cursor for some unknown reason. Ooh, wait, what? That didn't work. Global. Cursor. The cursor's right here. What are you doing? What is happening? That looks like a flaw, but I'm not sure. Okay, now let's see. How to do the blade. I always hate the blade due to the fact that I need to do it like a pen tool. I need to work off one vertice and make the blade, then make it 3D. Because that always seems like the simpler way to do it. Like working off the curve tool. If I work off the curve tool, I'm gonna have issues with the vertice creation. If I work with like a vertice and extend it, then I get the blade I want, but it's a bit... Okay, let's just go. Let's do it. Let's do the vertice style, because that actually seems like the most logical way to go forward. Okay, there. So, now see, the blade doesn't logically fit into the hilt. That's gonna be some squish and stretch, because it looks better at this proportion. Now, here comes the hard part, which is turning these into... I'm gonna say triangles, because triangles is easiest to work out. Not sure how well it will look. We'll see. Okay, now, here's the interesting thing that needs to happen. This needs to become 3D, meaning that the center of this has to rise up and down to create that effect. So, if I raise this up... Oh wow, that's already a mistake right there. Yikes, gonna have to fix that one. Don't even know how to fix that one. We'll see. All of this is a we'll see, because that edge just looks wrong. Because I left this space in, maybe, we'll see. We shall see is all I can ever say at this point. See, now triangles are gonna just make this maybe hell to work with. I don't know yet. We'll see. Okay, see, that's the shape. That's a good shape. Now the middle needs to rise. I got a better idea. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, yeah, that is a better idea. There. That actually kind of fixes it. See, I like it. I really do like it. Now, here comes the interesting part. These points are a specific amount of the Z. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to duplicate them. And then negate their Z. Now, just have to connect these the exact same way, which should not be a problem. Okay, that seems fine. Yeah, that looks good. This is good. I see, shading smooth doesn't look that great. But, how do I smooth this out now? Modifiers. Now we go to modifiers. I don't think the subsurf modifier, it might work. It did not work the way I was intending it to work. But, there is a solution. It's a bad solution, but there's a solution. Yeah, it's a bad solution. I don't know why I did this. Still looks bad. That's terrible. Okay, so I'll do this for this side and check how it looks. It actually looks pretty good. And this actually works out very well for something I was thinking about for later. Yeah, that works really well. I kind of can see the geometry I want to see, which is specifically like this edge. And then the blade just looks like cleaner on the sides. Yeah, I think that works out well for just a weapon. So, yeah, so that looks good. That looks good for the weapon by itself. Now we're going to move on to the texturing portion. And now for texturing, I might actually want to change up something that I did in the design, just because I had a really great idea and concept for the dust weapon section kind of part of this. And it's going to be interesting to see how I can do it, because I've kind of screwed myself over by doing the hilt this way. I did not think of that. I had this idea before I even started modeling. Should probably try to incorporate it earlier. Oh well, we'll see how it works. Yeah, okay, at the end of this video, I'm just gonna put a, like, we'll see counter right at the bottom of the screen. Because I've said we'll see so often in this video that it's just gonna be entertaining to see how many times I say we'll see. I'm not even gonna try to censor myself at this point. We're just gonna see. We're gonna keep saying how long I say we'll see. Oh, now see, the other thing I forgot was the actual gun muzzle. Is it muzzle? Is it nose of the gun, muzzle? Ah. Words are my enemy. Okay, now here comes the part where I wish I could move the blade the way I see fit, but I still don't know how they messed up the rotation in this version of Blender. So, I'm just gonna hide it. Obviously, just gone. It doesn't exist anymore. As I work on the simplest part, or what should be the simplest part, the nozzle. Nozzle of the gun? Nose, nozzle, muzzle, whatever it is of the gun. I'm pretty sure it's muzzle, because muzzle flashes. It's muzzle of the gun. Which will just come out here. This is really the simplest design. I have no idea how I could mess this up or make it look bad. Just gonna hedge my bets here. Save the file. Okay, I don't know how I would do like an illusion of depth with that. I might have to figure that out later or change the model. Either way, it should be fine. There! So now all that's left is materials. I don't think I'll do the animation on the video. I'll just move it to the end of the video, show you a working version of the animations if I get it done, which I probably will, just off camera. But yeah. Okay, so here we have the animation with the blade folding in and one shot of the trigger. In any case, thanks for watching. If you want to check out the original concept for this modeling, please click here on the left. And if you want to see some of my other 3D modeling work, you can click over here to the right. Usually I'd post this on Sketchfab or something to be downloaded, but I'm really proud of this and I kind of want to keep it as a personal work, so I won't be doing that this time. So, see you later. Joke out.